Continuing with our lecture series on oxidation reactions, in this lecture we will discuss all types of acids for oxidation of different organic compounds. So there are number of acids which can be used for these types of transformations, and most important among these acids is metachloroperbenzoic acid. So this is most important because this is commercially available also for undertaking different types of oxidation reactions. And general formula for any acid is RCO3H. And commonly used other acids, they are paracetic acid, perbenzoic acid, per-trifluoroacetic acid, and as I have told you, most common is metachloro perbenzoic acid. And these are the different functional groups which can be oxidized using these paracids. Alkenes, they are oxidized to epoxides. Then amines, they undergo different types of oxidation reactions with paracids. Then thioethers, they can be oxidized to sulfoxides or sulfones as the product. And another important reaction is Baeyer-Villiger reaction, that is oxidation of ketones to different types of uh, like esters. So first is epoxidation of alkenes. When alkenes they are reacted with metachloroperbenzoic acid in dichloromethane as the solvent, the epoxides they are formed as the product. And oxygen adds across the carbon-carbon double bond, and the selectivity of this reaction is such that it is always a syn addition of oxidation of the oxygen atom which takes. And that means cis alkenes they will give us cis epoxide, whereas trans alkenes they will give us exclusively trans epoxide as the product. So these are the examples. For example, if we use this cis alkene as the reactant, we will get this type of cis epoxide. If we use transalkene as the reactant, then we will get trans epoxide as the product. So addition of oxygen to the carbon-carbon double bond is a syn addition. That is, this will take place from the same side of the. Then another factor is that electron-rich alkenes, they show greater reactivity in comparison to electron-deficient alkenes towards this per-acid oxidation. The terminal alkenes, they are slow to react as compared to alkyl substituted alkenes. So these are the general characteristics of epoxidation reactions using paracids. So similarly, the reactivity of different paracids is different under similar conditions. And metachloroperbenzoic acid is more reactive as compared to phenyl paracid, yeah, phenyl paracid as the reactant or catalyst. So this alkene which is having alkyl substituted groups present, this will react more efficiently in comparison to alkenes which are having electron neutral. So this alkene will give us cis epoxide as the product. Similarly, this type of molecule which is having a keto group, and this is a terminal alkene, this is a disubstituted alkene. So as I told you, the reactivity of terminal alkenes is slower as compared to the alkyl substituted alkene. So therefore, when this is reacted with metachloroperbenzoic acid in dichloromethane, then this will selectively epoxidation will selectively take place at this carbon carbon double bond in place of this carbon. So this shows that terminal alkenes, they are less reactive as compared to alkyl substituted alkenes. Then in case of cyclic alkanes, the major product form will depend upon the conformation of the substrate which is used, and the reagent will approach from that side which is less hindered as compared to the side which is more hindered. So here we will get 95% of the product in case of this bicyclic compound, bicyclic haptene. We will get this type of product in 95% yield, where this oxygen will be upwards and these hydrogens, they will be from the downward side, whereas 5% of the product will be from this type. Similarly, in case of beta microcene, we can see that we are having this is a terminal alkene, this is also a terminal alkene, whereas this carbon carbon double bond is a alkyl substituted carbon carbon. So that is why this will undergo oxidation more easily as compared to these terminal alkenes, which are slow in reaction with paracetes. So we will get this product as a selective product. Then in case of these types of allylic alcohols, also, oxidation of this carbon-carbon double bond can take place, and we will get an anisotrophic product in this case. So, this is the mechanism how paracet attacks the carbon-carbon double bond, and this oxygen is transferred in a concerted manner from the same side of the molecule. That is why a syn addition of the oxygen take place to the carbon-carbon double. Similarly, amines, they can be oxidized to different types of products using paracetes. And this parastic acid on reaction with these aromatic amines gives nitro compounds as the product. So 4-methyl-aniline is converted into 4-nitrotoluene as the product. Similarly, pyridine on oxidation with the trifluoroparastic acid is converted into these types of nitron oxide as the product. Then tertiamines, they are also oxidized to nitrones in presence of paracetes. Then thioethers, they can be oxidized to either sulfoxides or sulfones depending upon that how much paracet is used during the reactions. If we use 2 moles of metachloroparbenzoic acid, we will get sulfones as the product. If 1 mole of metachloroparbenzoic acid is used, then we will get sulfones as the sulfoxides as the product. So similarly, these types of sulfur compounds, they are oxidized to the corresponding sulfones as the product using trifluoroacetic acid as the. Then as far as Baeyer-Villiger oxidation is concerned, the lecture on Baeyer-Villiger oxidation or rearrangement is already available on the YouTube, and this is the link for that reaction. These are the references which have been used for preparing this lecture. Thank you very much.